a report for history for Mr. Larson, and I lost a book out of the library, and I don't know how I'm going to pay it.
Hi Tommies, my name is Kian, and you're listening to The Bulb, Minneapolis Edison's digital collection of true and personal story. We believe that storytelling involves healthy risk-taking and can transform the praxis through which we build stronger communities.
Well, one of the things that kind of changed my life a little bit was I was at the counselor's office, and I think it was Mr. Littlefield, and I'm setting up my schedule for my senior year, I think, we're down there. And he says, well, how are things going? I went, good, except I lost a book. I was making a report for history for Mr. Larson, and I lost a book out of the library, and I don't know how I'm going to pay it. So he went back and he pulls a piece of paper off the wall, and he says, here, call this guy. So I called the guy, and it turns out it was Mr. Anderson. He lived at 2300 Arthur. And he wanted his storm windows changed. And I knew how to do that because my dad and I changed storm windows listening to Gopher games all the time. So he had a big second story up there. I was up there and I did good. So then he went, oh, well, his son-in-law owned St. Anthony Greenhouses, which was right across the street from Pillsbury School, which is now a parking lot. Mm-hmm. So turns out I ended up working there for like 3 years. That was the only job I had before I went into service. And I was making $1 an hour, and my buddies were making $1.15 down at A&W plus tips. But anyway, one summer, 63 hours, $63. And then, so the end of the junior year, now I'm working part-time after school, and now it gets to be summer break. He says, well, I'll see you tomorrow. I went, well, I suppose, it's summer vacation. I'm supposed to be on vacation. No, I got to work. And there was really busy time of the year for him. But I ended up working there for, 3 years. And Roger Schnabel, he was a millionaire. He owned half that block, and his father-in-law owned Anderson Apartments, which is down on 18th, kind of by the quarry and all that. Okay. So they were just rich back then, and they only paid me $1 an hour, and then I worked there for 3 years. I should have got a little retirement out of it. But when I did go in the service in May of '68, Roger gave me a $100 bill and a AM/FM radio. So I had an FM radio all the time in my pocket when I was in the service, and I still have that radio.
Wow.
Yep. I remember listening to Light My Fire on it for the first time.
This has been a product of ETSN, Edison Tommy Student Network. It's your story. We'll help you tell it.